How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Riley here. And today, like always, yet again, I am bringing you guys another brand new NBA video here on my channel. Now today, yes, we are going to be covering a brand new topic for the video, and it is going to be 7 moves or signings that will occur in the 2019 free agency period. I have been hearing from a lot of people that I should do this. I should cover some free agency signings that I think are going to happen this offseason. So without further ado, we are jumping right into that topic with this video. But quickly before I start the video, I just want to point out, if any of you guys are brand new viewers to the channel and you're checking out my content for the very first time, or you are coming from a previous video and you have not done this yet, please, you guys, I'm highly encouraging all of you to go down below right now and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free, it's easy, and it just gets you guys my content that much faster than just checking my channel every now and then. You won't regret it, you guys, I promise you that. Coming out with brand new NBA content every week here on my channel. But without further ado, let's jump into 7 moves that will happen in the 2019 free agency period. Now, like I said previously, please do not take these signings to heart. These are my predictions. This is what I believe is going to happen in the offseason. Please keep that in your mind. I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing this is going to happen. I'm just saying keep an open mind with these possibilities. But the first signing I have for the video here today is going to be Kemba Walker signing with the Phoenix Suns. Now, I know this one right off the bat might catch some people by surprise that are watching this video, and I know this is not necessarily discussed a lot. I mean, I'm talking about the fact of Kemba Walker being a free agent this offseason. But when you think about it, Kemba Walker going to the Phoenix Suns could actually be a perfect fit. The Suns are in absolute desperate need of getting a point guard on their roster. This has been the gaping hole in their roster for a very long time. And I do know a smart idea for the Phoenix Suns would be to take a point guard in the draft like Ja Morant if they do get a high enough pick. But say you were in the Phoenix Suns situation and they actually end up landing the #1 overall pick in this year's draft. If you are a team in this year's draft and you end up getting the #1 pick, there is no doubt in everyone's mind, every GM's mind around the league, that you need to take Zion Williamson. You basically have to take Zion if you are in this situation. You would look like a complete fool of a franchise if you did anything else. So if this were to happen with the Phoenix Suns, you are able to draft Zion Williamson #1 overall. And then on top of that, you would be able to sign Kemba Walker, who is a star veteran point guard in the NBA that could bring experience to this team. Not much playoff experience, but you guys get what I'm saying with this statement. So yeah, with them doing this, if it was a possibility, they could accomplish a lot this offseason coming up. So if you are a Suns fan, look out for Kemba Walker coming your way. This could happen. All right, and now moving on to number 2 of the video today, we have Kawhi Leonard signing with the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, as most of you guys know, at this point in the season, the Clippers are in the perfect spot to land a top-tier star in the league and sign a max deal. And in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions around the league and that watch the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is probably one of the most destined players to land in LA and be playing for the Clippers going into next season. All of the pieces really add up for this signing if you do look at it. Kawhi has made it very clear so far this year and the past couple of years that he wants to be quote-unquote like a sole leader of a team. He also wants to play for a big market team, which Los Angeles fits that absolutely perfectly. And he has also made it very clear that his future with Toronto is kind of up in the air. There are no guarantees on if he is staying or not. And on top of that, this season the Clippers have already proven that they can win without a star player on their team by actually recently clinching the playoffs after trading away Tobias Harris and Boban Marjanovic. And again, in my opinion, adding Kawhi to this mix of a team in LA would be a perfect fit, and it would only help them going forward. All right, and for the third one of the video today, I kind of have a toss-up here. It is Tobias Harris signing with the Brooklyn Nets this offseason. Now, I know this one also might be taking a lot of people by surprise when you first look at it, but it does make a lot more sense than you would think when diving into the details of why he would sign with Brooklyn. Now, Tobias Harris is obviously on an expiring contract this year, and I know he might already be in a good situation in Philadelphia, but we need to see how this year pans out before we make any guarantees on if he is staying and signing an extension with Philly. We cannot go as far to say it's going to happen. And if we are looking at this in the situation that he does leave, the Brooklyn Nets are damn near a perfect fit for Tobias Harris. The Nets are yet another team in the league this year that have proven that they can win without a quote-unquote superstar on their roster. I'm not dissing D'Angelo Russell in any way when I say that. He is a rising star, but he's obviously not at the title of a superstar just yet. The Nets are also in a need to fill the 4 forward spot on their roster. And after saying that, Tobias Harris is literally a perfect fit for that position on this roster. And with Tobias Harris signing in Brooklyn, it would sort of complete their starting 5 if you had to ask me. And on top of that, adding Tobias Harris to this team in Brooklyn would be very interesting to watch. They could make a lot of noise going forward if that chemistry did work well together and he actually did end up signing in Brooklyn. They could make a lot of noise going forward if he were to sign with Brooklyn this offseason, but but like I said, it's going to depend on how the season pans out. All right, and for the next topic of free agency signings, I'm kind of combining two players with this. And if you guys haven't caught on by now, it is Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving both signing with the New York Knicks. Now, if I'm being honest here, you guys probably knew this was going to be discussed in this video before even clicking on it. Because as you guys know, the New York Knicks this season have fully gutted their roster to make room for 2 max slots after trading away their rising superstar in Kristaps Porzingis. So after doing this, the Knicks are basically fully banking on signing at least 1 or getting 2 superstars this offseason. And as we have seen in the past couple of weeks, there have been many rumors and videos of Kevin Durant and Kyrie talking, discussing, interacting with each other, possibly about their free agency moves this offseason. You guys saw a lot of it go down over All-Star Weekend, and since then, it has really been a top topic of debate. And in my opinion, seeing both of these guys go to New York together, it just makes too much sense in the long run. We've seen in the past through news articles, through rumors, that it has been a desire for both Kevin Durant and Kyrie to play in New York City. And I could definitely see these two wanting to create a dominant team in the Eastern Conference and go to the finals and make a lot of appearances 4 years down the road. I know they're definitely capable of doing that if they were to team up. And truly, I could keep going on about these two and why they would sign with New York and why there's a high chance that they're going to. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to cut it short right here on Kevin Durant and Kyrie going to New York. I just think it's a very high possibility, and we could definitely see this happen going forward. But also, if the Knicks were to end up getting no one this offseason from the free agency market, I wouldn't really be surprised because it's the Knicks. All right, and following up on those two players, we have Jimmy Butler signing with the Indiana Pacers. Now, I honestly don't even care how surprising any of the previous ones were in this video. I think this one is going to take a lot of people by surprise. And before you click off this video or call me insane in the comments, please just hear me out. If Jimmy Butler were to go to Indiana this offseason, this could potentially create a very scary team in Indiana. Now, I know you guys, like I said before with Tobias Harris, Jimmy Butler currently has a pretty good situation in Philadelphia, and where he signs is going to completely depend on how this season pans out. But for the sake of this video, let's just say that Jimmy Butler is going to decide to walk and test the free agency market. Indiana definitely has the capability of clearing up a max slot this offseason, and the Pacers are already a well put together team in the Eastern Conference that is proving that they can win without their superstar. Like, you see them right now, they are competing in a dogfight in the Eastern Conference. I'm pretty sure they're the 4 seed as I'm making this video. So this team has already proven that they can succeed no matter what hits them. And on top of that, if you were to add Jimmy Butler to this team with his defense and his off-ball style of play, I feel like it would work great with this Pacers team. I feel like they could be one of the top teams in the East if this were to happen. And thinking about the combination of Jimmy Butler and Victor Oladipo, I would love nothing more than to see those two played side by side. But like I said, it's still up in the air, and we need to see how the Philadelphia 76ers do this year before we can make any guarantees of Jimmy leaving. All right, and for the final free agency signing of the video today, we have Demarcus Cousins signing with the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, as we are all watching this video, we all know the Lakers really need to get another big name free agent this offseason, or they are going to be in a lot of trouble going forward. We all know this. And thinking about the free agents I've already listed off in this video, I don't think the Lakers are getting Kawhi Leonard. I don't think they're getting Klay Thompson from Golden State. And on top of that, for the third one, I don't think they're getting Kevin Durant from Golden State. And if we are being honest here, these are 3 of the biggest names that the Lakers have been targeting this entire season to acquire in the offseason. But I also do believe if the Lakers were to add a player like Demarcus Cousins, it would help out their roster a ton. And unless the Los Angeles Lakers somehow go all out again and actually do acquire Anthony Davis in a trade from the Pelicans, I feel Demarcus Cousins would be the next best fit for the Los Angeles Lakers. They have young ascending talent and LeBron at basically every position on their roster besides the center now. They did have Zubac, but they traded him away. And if this signing were to occur, Boogie can get the money that he wants, and this team could possibly make some actual noise in the playoffs next year if they were to add Demarcus Cousins to this roster. They would at least be able to make more noise than they did this season. Because if we're being honest here, it would almost be impossible for the Lakers to do worse than they are doing right now. Lakers fans, I do apologize for saying that, but I'm hoping your future's looking bright. I'm really praying for you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking that's going to mark the end of the video here today. Once again, as always, I'm really hoping you guys did enjoy the video. If you did in any way, shape, or form, I'm really encouraging and hoping that you guys will go down below and slap a like on it for me. I always say this, it truly does mean the world to see all the support. I love you guys so much for giving it to me. We're rising like crazy here on the channel. We're only going up. It's a journey that we are going to do together, you guys. So yeah, once again, subscribe if you are new and enjoy the content, but after saying that, that's all I have to say. So once again, I thank you guys so much for watching. I love each and every one of you guys. You all know that. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace!